a lot of times you have to give up a lot of space. You have to like full retreating turnaround laser because Fox's threat of running shine is just so big. So we're gonna see like right off the bat, you see SFAT go for the running shine right there. But the moment that he it's like half a second, right? Like this is a game of milliseconds where like he gave him half a second, Ginger gets a laser out, now he has initiative again, right? Oh, great mischief there, baiting out the up tilt too.
So I will also note that Ginger was able to get port 1 again, so the down throw stuff is on the table here. Shoutouts to Shy for all of that info that's been shared.
Yep, I'm looking forward to SFAT strategically changing his code and making it like complicated to have the 4 characters on opposite corners so that Ginger can't type it in as fast, you know? Like that's the arms race it's gonna bring up to like, because that's how Ginger gets port 1 is he said that he like has his code memorized and so he just like puts it in before they even match it. Alright. Oh, just barely misses the timing of the get up attack. Sometimes it's tricky, you have to know like which side he's hitting first, because he was like on his stomach and he like kicked backwards and then forward, and so that threw SFAT off. Oh my god, he just closes out another stock at 30? Brutal.
That's that super high, like almost vertical angle that can be really tricky to cover, but Ginger just reads it and hits him with the dare.
Yeah, it's tricky because once he got hit by the laser, he went slightly below the ledge, and it's almost doomed there, right? Like Falco you can't tech a down air at that percent, so you're like so scared you try to go the high angle, but down air still kills you. So you gotta act a little bit faster out of those lasers. Again, he's taking the lasers and he's dropping too much height. Like if you are able to act right away without dropping below the ledge, but Ginger's like finding so much value off these lasers from the edge guard.
Right, and if he is that, you know, couple frames faster, then it unlocks so many more options for SFAT. He can up B and straight to the ledge, he can side B to the ledge, he can shorten. So just by being that couple frames late on that one reaction, it's actually punishing so hard.
Yeah, and it's worth knowing that it's like the laser is not cheese by any means. Like you do it every time, and even if SFAT is fast enough, you still have good mix-ups, right? And if that is slow, you get a free kill. So Ginger just kind of gets to throw these out, and he's like, wow, SFAT is just too slow. Ooh, conversely, you can just jab him out of the side B and kill him. So
yeah, and that's like really optimal jab where you do the double jab, and the first one would cover the full side B, and the second one will cover the shorten. So good on SFAT to have all of those options covered there.
Yep, and like the spacing is really important there. SFAT goes all the way to the ledge to like teeter, and a lot of people like tend to just like stand on stage and not think too much about it, but SFAT made sure to go all the way. Nice shield drop shine. Ooh, into the tech chase shine.
That one's so hard to do, to punish the regular get up.
Yep.
You have to be like really clean with your reaction.
Yep. So the ones like on the ground, it's definitely we have privilege as Falco mains to like it's easier than Sheik trying to do it with a jump cancel grab, right? Because we're doing it with a frame 1 move.
No, it's very hard, Squid.
Of course. We are pressed. Give us sympathy.
Oh, okay, that was really cool. Ginger trying to make it look like he was going to the ledge to bait SFAT into an onstage recovery, but SFAT didn't bite. He just went to the ledge anyway.
That was an insane interaction at the very end. He like lasered him out of the up B and then pushed him to the ledge, and then SFAT obviously like wasn't ready for it and accidentally slow get up or something. But yeah, I think the end of that match, Ginger had center stage for like 40 seconds straight. He was just like holding him in center, going to the platform, run off back air, run off back air. And even when he tech chased on the platform, he would cover the center stage option and let him roll away to the corner because he knew that SFAT wasn't getting out of the corner. So that's like, I love calling this concept like cover your opponent's greedy options, where it's like if he's trying to take center, cover that and let him stay in the corner if he wants, because that's the position that you're winning anyways. So SFAT doesn't really need to cover tech away, right? I mean, sorry, Ginger doesn't need to cover tech away. So
yeah, and I think one of the things that's really cool about the way that Ginger does that is he's covering the greedy option and not overcommitting when they go for the less greedy option, right? It's fine to maintain that advantageous position. I know when I try to do this, like one of the things that I have a lot of trouble with is I'm like, oh, he rolled back, time, he rolled away, time to punish that.
Right,
and it's like, well, no, I'm a little too late there.
Yeah. I love the start of the game cheese. Not cheese, but interaction, right? Like some people don't think too much about the interaction, and I know Ginger does. He's talked about it a lot. And he finds that late down air right at 0%, like before the ghost screen's even gone, right? Oh my god, he takes the drill and just double jump bears him out of it, and it's a kill.
Holy moly. And I guess SFAT didn't have a jump there either, so he has to up B and it's just too far away.
Yeah, because he double jump drilled and then gets backed out of it, so it's just like, oof. Oh.
Good DI on the back throw so that there's no option for the shine cheese.
Yep. Yeah, I like the I like the amount of initiative that the top platform gives you on this stage. You saw SFAT kind of chilling there for a bit with Ginger all the way in the corner, and Ginger couldn't really get out or attack him for free, right? Like, he was actually kind of stuck there. But he does eventually kind of find a way to push SFAT off. Ooh, up tilt, up tilt, up smash! Oh, double.
Yeah, yeah. On Yoshi's especially, that kills so early.
Yep. And I know there's like a little bit of stuttering going on right now, but that's on the broadcast end, like the players aren't experiencing this, so like it might look like there's lag, but they're totally
Yeah, if they were playing this clean through that kind of stutter, I'd be pissed.
Right.
Oh, he gets the...
God!
Oh my god. He gets the side B meteor, it gets cancelled by Randall, and then he just finds the hit anyway, and SFAT's just screwed. That was so rough.
It's funny too, because he did a pretty unsafe down air on shield against Randall, but he knew that the down air would push him off backwards. And that's actually a guaranteed kill against Faces on Randall when he's at the lower part. Because when they fall off backwards, you can't get out of hit stun. This combo though, is carrying him on the platforms. Oh my god, the tech chase, the waveline down air. Oh, tries to cover the double jump, but SFAT with a really clean shine skull timing.
That high angle, but the dash attack, this is one of the few differences between Fox and Falco. Fox has one extra hitbox on the edge of his dash attack, so he gets to cover those high options, those high angles back to ledge much easier, and then it's just really easy to finish off with the up smash.
Yeah, normally you just close it out with shine, because that kills at like 80%, but that's like, you're over 100, I can just close it out with up smash. So like, marginally easier, one less button press.
Oh, he gets attack? Oh, but yeah. I think he was looking for that notch, the vertical notch angle.
Yeah,
where
he's like looking at his controller right now, and he's like, Nez! I think he actually has a local guy in Michigan who does it, but same thing.
Shout out to that guy.
Yep.
Why was his notch at 16.8 degrees, you know?
Right, exactly. Absurd. Yeah, I think it's actually kind of tricky to close out that stock for SFAT. You saw that he went for the shine spike, and Ginger got the tech on it. There's not like a super clean way. I guess Ginger was low enough percent where SFAT could have just like backered him and then grabbed the ledge or something. But yeah, he doesn't have like an instant guaranteed way to kill him that doesn't give Ginger the opportunity to tech there, right? So, but luckily Ginger then hands it to him by missing the notched angle.
Well, so if he'd gotten that notched angle, wouldn't we have just seen a repeat of the dash attack?
So you can like drift onto the top, the side platform.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So I think there's a mix-up. Like, I love that down air. And
yeah,
low
perfect.
Down air covers every angle. Yep. Really clean. Yeah, you have to be so careful. Oh my god. Back and forth 0 to death. We start the game, gentlemen, in 3 stock.
Alright, so I'm seeing in this game, SFAT very willing to spend a couple seconds on the side platform to get Ginger to stop repeated lasering on the ground level.
Yep, and I like this counter pick by Ginger because we mentioned that SFAT had a lot of control on the top platform on Yoshi's, right? And he was kind of doing the same thing there on the side platform too. And SFAT just doesn't get to threaten as much of the stage from the side platform. Like, he goes on the side platform and Ginger just dips. And then SFAT's like, man, like, I guess I have to come down into lasers now, right? Because, like, like, this right here is kind of a stalemate, right? Like, neither of them want to be the one to give up their position, and SFAT has to because he's up in percent. So.
Right. Yeah, and on a tri-platform stage, he could go to the top platform and then be able to threaten all those. But on this stage, you're kind of stuck in an island when you're on that first side platform.
Yep. And there's a closes another one. So far, it's been Ginger kind of like brutalizing his stock and then getting shine spike twice, right? That's how.
Ooh, I love the turn on up tilt. He was too far away to get the shine.
Nice. I like these dash attacks are kind of tech traps. It makes it really hard to like tech after you've already tried to tech right before landing. So Ginger getting the utmost out of those. Oh, misses a wave no. How much is it going to cost him?
Oh, he gets kind of lucky.
Yeah. Looks like SFAT went for like the instant up air and accidentally gets a jump cancel on the smash.
I love the control that Ginger's posting.
This is something. Stage.
Yep. One of the things that Ginger does very well in general is on this stage in particular, he uses the side platform to threaten the corner because there's so much extra space between the edge of the side platform and the ledge, and it's very scary for his opponent.
Another great example of not overextending for the combo. He got his 30 and then he drifts back, knowing that if he drifts in to kind of try to extend it, it just puts him in a bad spot. So when you get 30% and in a good spot and then just get another opening, it's easy to like turn that 30% into a 60% combo. So yeah, Ginger, he had a couple scary spots there where he was off stage, but he already had such a like strong 60% lead that like it looks like he's just gonna close it out here. But we've got that guard.
Oh, great laser! Yeah, nice. Yep. That last laser he shot where he caught SFAT going down to ledge, it's a pretty tricky one to time and really pays huge dividends if you can find it. So really good stuff to Ginger to find that.
Yep,
I
and
also thought,
that last edge guard, kind of a checkmate scenario if you're willing to throw away your stock like that. So when
mhm,
when Falco's got that stock lead and he can just go for the suicide down air, like even if SFAT does the perfect timing side B, you still get suicide down air there. So once
mhm.
you have no jump, you get lasered, it's over. So
Yeah, and I think a big part to talk about there is Ginger's amazing defense there on the left side
Mhm.
of that last stock. SFAT looked like he had him in a similar to a close checkmate situation, and Ginger just kept pulling out different defensive options to avoid dying there, which kept that 2 stock to 1 advantage.
Yep, exactly. Ooh, finds the spot dot shine.
Punishes
Oh, and
the
the
get
double
up.
bear.
Oh, just barely avoids that up smash.
Yep. So I think this is a good stage for SFAT. One, it lets him threaten the stage from platforms again, which is kind of what we were talking about was lacking on the last stage. And
Mhm,
two, it kind of takes away some of the laser control that he has, because sometimes the platforms won't allow it, right?
mhm, mhm.
And I know that actually that aspect of the stage specifically frustrates Ginger. Ooh, okay. Kind of a cool little adaptation by SFAT there to get the nair, but doesn't close out the stock.
Oof.
Oh, that's a classic PPMD option. Actually, PPMD versus SFAT at Evo, that exact interaction happened. He's in the corner and he wave dashes out and shines him. And that's kind of like going from like, oh, I'm really scared and being defensive to like, I'm aggressing with the most like strong opening I can get. And SFAT gets caught by it and turns a 1 stock lead to a 2 stock lead, and SFAT ties it up.
Yeah, and a great closeout there by Ginger too to find that run off double jump dare to just close out the stock super cleanly. Oh
Oh no!
no!
Brutal. He actually closes, like, it's such a hard commitment to get that, because if you're just wrong, you can get side B spiked, or they just side B back on stage first, and now you're being edge guarded, right? So SFAT going for like a really big commitment, like a risky commitment, and actually gets it, and then a mistake costs him his life. So
Right, and a big like. I thought that was really good by SFAT because Ginger has been doing such a great job of DIing out to avoid the combos uh,
Oh my
in
god,
those
Power
situations.
Shield forward smash as the answer to ledge dash up smash? I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's actually so sick.
Wow.
Huge fan.
Yeah, and that's going to close out the set for him too. So really good stuff to
Yeah.
Ginger right there. That was a pretty disgusting way to close it out. And yeah, I don't know, like I felt like Ginger's defense was extremely on point that game. He was able to just get out of any opportunity SFAT gave him to get out. He found it.
Hmm.
I thought his offense defense back and forth, the hot cold thing was
Hmm.
really strong. Um, and we saw it in a lot of situations where SFAT was just super surprised by the moments that Ginger chose to go in.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
And he was
and
kind of doing what we were talking about with Johnny, where he